Hey guys, it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Thanks so much for joining me for another video. Today we are going to be making the cover for the Woodland Journal that I want to do. And the cover, I am just using a Wheat Thins box. This is not the family size. Sometimes I like to work with a family size, but this is just the regular 200 gram size of cracker box. And I just cut it down to the size of kind of how I wanted my pages to be. And I did have a little rip, so I just reinforced that with some washi tape. But it should be fine because we are actually going to be covering this with some wallpaper first. Now, I got this big roll of wallpaper from Value Village for a whole whopping $2.99. So check out your thrift stores, you guys. You can find lots of fun stuff to play with. So I want to cover this with wallpaper first for a couple different reasons. One, I'm going to be doing some kind of like paper mache sort of work on top of this to make it look like wood grain. And this wallpaper has some really, can you hear that? Some really great texture to it, which I think would really lend itself well to bring some of that texture out. So it's not only going to really protect this cardboard from getting too soggy with the paper mache, but it's also going to give us some texture. So let's go ahead and roll some of this out. And I just need to measure off some here. I'm just going to use this glue bottle just to kind of hold it down. Use some stuff around me, has some weights, and I'll grab my scissors, and yeah, we just need enough to cover the front of it. So again, I can always trim this down if it's too much, but look at that, I still have gobs and gobs of this. So maybe what I might do is, maybe I'll cut some of this down and maybe sell it in Etsy. I don't know. I have another roll as well, another super big roll here, which would work. And again, $2.99 at Value Village. Like, so great. Lots of journal covers that we can make with this stuff. So, okay. So to start, I'm gonna move it kind of closer to one edge. I obviously have way more than I need, so we'll trim it down. And I'm going to be saving the pieces that I trim off as well. Even though I have gobs of this stuff, I can use it on tags and what have you. So I'll save this little piece. I'll just roll it up and tuck it into the middle of the roll that I already have. Stick it in there. There we go. Okay, so, and I do want it to fold over. Okay, and I'm going to do it this way. So maybe what I'll do is I will get started with putting some glue down. And the glue that I'm going to be using for this is my, my 3-in-1 glue. I think this stuff is going to be the best. And I'm going to grab a gift card here just to help spread it down all over this wallpaper. So I'm going to move the cover out of the way, and now I need some more weights. Maybe if I roll it the other way, maybe that'll help keep it a little bit flatter for us. I'm just working on my Tim Holtz craft mat as well. Oh yeah, that worked a lot better. So yeah, you can use craft paper, you can use your glass mat if you like, you can work on parchment paper, whatever you like to work on. An old plastic tablecloth, whatever works for you. I just really enjoy using my craft mat. As you can see, I didn't clean the glue off from my last project, but that's okay. Alright, so I am really just going to, now how do I want to do this? Thinking's hard. Do I want to, I think I want to put the glue on here. That's what I want to do. And then I'm not getting too much glue all over the edges. So let's start with getting lots and lots of glue all close to the edge. And I'm hoping that this is going to be a quick video because I do have plans to go out in about 45 minutes or so, so hopefully this won't take too long. But we're just going to get this covered. Yeah, so I hope everyone's doing well. I'm sorry I probably didn't say hi. I was just so excited to get into this. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope that you're in your craft room working along with me. It is a beautiful, sunny, like +6 degrees Celsius day today, so I am very excited about that. I'm going to go pick up my mom. We're going to go get our nails done. I broke a nail. I broke this nail and then I chipped this one, so I am dire need of getting my nails redone and polished, changed, and spend some time with my mom. I really enjoy, that's kind of our one-on-one time, so it's kind of nice. And then my mom's going to stay over for a sleepover and we're going to play some games, which is super fun. She hasn't done that in a while. She hasn't actually slept over since my niece moved in with her, so of course she's got some company there with her now all the time, which is so nice for her. So yeah, so as you can see, I'm literally just gobbing on the glue here. And we'll spread it out with our card. I really want this to be stuck down very well. Okay, I think I'm done because my hands hurt. Let's go with that. So let's put the cap back on there. And then I think just kind of spread it just a little bit. Okay. Set that one aside. I'm going to use a nice clean one to go over top of the wallpaper. So I'll get that ready. Alright, so now we just lay this over top. Hopefully I've got enough on each side to fold it over. So just, ooh, that's a horrible sound, sorry. Just really using this card to burnish it down, make sure I've smoothed out. We don't want to see like the big ridges of glue bubbles underneath, although that could again add another extra dimension. I think if I just went up and down with the glue it wouldn't be so bad, but because I went sideways as well, I don't want necessarily that to show, because that won't really be going in the same direction as the bark of the tree would be going, right? Okay, so I think that's fairly good. A little squished out there, but that's all right. So perfect. And then now what we can just do is trim down. I'll fold it over, but I don't necessarily want it to be too much on there. Although now I'm worried I'm trimming too much off. Isn't that always the way? Like, yeah, I think I am. Okay. And then, how do I want to do this? Cut it like that. Okay, we'll see if that works. I do want a little bit to kind of fold over first like this, and then fold. I don't think I left enough, but that's okay. We'll make it work, not to worry. Okay, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of folding over the corner first, just so it covers the tippy tip of that corner. And then we need our glue again. I should have kept it upside down. And then we're just going to put lots of glue all around here. Stick it kind of under there and then fold it back over. Really getting it on the edge. And then, hopefully you can see. Now we're going to fold this over. And the wallpaper is a little stiff, but let's see, where's my little card gone to? There it is. Not sure if that's hair or glue string. I think it's my daughter's hair. I know it's not mine. My hair is definitely not that long. My hair is short. Pixie short. It's easier to do that way. I'm so jealous. Both my sister and my daughter, well, and all my nieces have beautiful long hair, like thick long hair. Mine is just so thin and lifeless. Okay, so we've got that one edge down. I'm gonna grab maybe my bone folder here. Give it a little bit more pressure. Okay, now we're gonna turn it and do the top. So hopefully, I really need to leave this on its side. Okay, there we go. So yeah, not too much else has been going on, just the usual work week. I've been coming home and I want to do videos, but I'm tired. I gotta tell you, I'm tired. Oh, I went for that 2-hour massage. I went to this place here in Calgary called Cedar and Steam, and I think they have 2 locations, one in the north and then one down south where I live. And you get an hour before your massage to go into the steam rooms. There's 4 different steam rooms. There's the typical cedar sauna. Then there's an infrared. Then there's a Himalayan salt. Then there is, so those are the saunas. And then there is an aromatherapy steam room. So you can do that before you go for your massage, and then you go for your massage, and then you can do it again after your massage. Well, I didn't leave myself enough time to go before my massage, so I went for the 2-hour massage, which was really good. It wasn't like, oh my god, best thing ever, you know how you come out of massages and you like don't even know your own name. It wasn't like that, and I think that had to do with really the music that they were playing. It wasn't your traditional, you know, relaxation, meditation, yeah, massage music, you know what I mean? Like, it was almost European light rock elevator music, if that makes sense. Like, when I go to a massage, I just want some nice light music in the background, nothing too like in your face. And definitely, I don't know why, this is really weird, this is just me being picky I guess, but I don't like words to music. Like, I just like instrumental. I don't want to listen to music with words in it because it makes me focus on what the words are when I'm laying there. So I think part of that was why it wasn't like mind-blowing for me, is the music was really distracting more than it was relaxing. And then my lady who did my massage, like, don't get me wrong, she was great. She did a fairly good job. I asked for a 2-hour relaxation massage, and I think I got more of a lately it seems like I ask for relaxation massages at any clinic I go to or any massage place, and they give me almost like a little physiotherapy workout in it as well. So and then she was a bit chatty, and I do not like chatty in my massages. I'm like, shh, don't talk, don't speak to me, I'm relaxing. So yeah, that was a little, I guess a combination of those things just didn't make it mind-blowing, which is too bad because it was pretty expensive and it was 2 hours, but it was still good. It was still good. Don't get me wrong, I still felt really good, well, fairly good afterwards, and then the next day you definitely knew that your muscles had been worked because I had that feeling, and so yeah. And then I did the, like I said, the saunas and the steam room afterwards. I tried them all out. And, you know, I guess the infrared is supposed to help with collagen, and the Himalayan salt one is supposed to help with detox and all of that. But I don't know. I don't know if it worked. But then afterwards, oh, they also give you, so after my massage, they give you a flight, like, you know, like a flight of beers that you would have on like a little train you can taste. Well, I had a flight of 3 kombuchas to try, and I've tried kombucha before, and it was awful. I did not like it, but I thought I would give this stuff a go. I'm like, well, you know, it's free, and why not give it a taste? And they were really good. They were like properly brewed kombucha. I think that was part of it. So yeah, so there was 4 different types that you could choose from, and you could choose 3. So I chose the elderberry, the lavender, and the ginger something. Can't remember what it was. And they were all really good. And then I ended up bringing home the lavender one. I bought a growler of lavender, and it was good. I really enjoyed it. So, but yeah, if you get a chance to do a 2-hour massage, definitely do it. Because I always feel like, you know, by the time the hour rolls around, I'm just getting into it. I'm just starting to relax. And so I felt like the 2-hour, and I've done a 90-minute one as well, but the 2-hour definitely, it was like, it was good. Yeah, I liked it. So I just have some glue bits stuck on the back. Not that it's going to be a huge issue with this, because we are going over top of it with some kind of paper mache, but I just want to kind of get them off, I think. Okay. Alright, so there we go. We have our cover covered in that wallpaper, and that's really, like I said, it's going to help with texture, and it's going to help make it so that this cardboard is less soggy with the water. It's going to help repel some of that, so it doesn't warp as much, really, is what's going to happen. So, perfect. So let's go, I don't think it really matters which way now. Let's go this way. And I'll put the lid back on my glue. And then now we are going to, what time is it? 1:20. Okay, so let's see if I can get some of this quickly done. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to quickly mix up our paper mache. And I am just using cheap old glue, some Elmer's glue all. I have this on hand. Just going to mix it up in my Basil container that I have going on here. And then let's grab the water bottle. I just have a water bottle that I just refill and leave on my desk. We'll just add a little bit of that. We want to kind of make it kind of like runny yogurt, I guess, to kind of explain it. A little thinner than yogurt, maybe, is how I want to explain it. I guess that would kind of be a way to do that. Need a little more glue. And then we are actually going to paper mache with, oops, that could be too much now. We're going to paper mache with paper towel. And who did I see this? I watched this somewhere a while ago. I want to say it was either Kip's Corner or Musings by Nikki, or Nikki's Musings, something like that. One of those channels I think I saw it on, that they did this. And it's just kind of been rolling around in my head for a while, and wanted to give it a try. So here we go. Let's let's give it a try. Okay, so just regular paper towel, nothing fancy. These are the select-a-size ones, which are kind of nice because they are, I think, going to be the perfect size for this. So we're just going to kind of bunch it up, get it wet. I am so close to my computer that I should really be careful, because I see I'm getting this all over. So we kind of want to get it, oh, I think this is going to soak up all the moisture that I have in here. Okay. So you want to be really careful when you're wringing this out that you don't rip your paper towel. Okay? So really, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm squeezing it out. Just kind of working my way down the paper towel, squeezing it out. And I may suggest that you want to use a stronger paper towel. Maybe the cheap paper towels may not be the best for this, because it might rip easy. This is Bounty, so this has got a bit of strength to it. Okay, now what we're going to do is open this up. Hopefully you can see. I'm just going to carefully open this up. And I'm going to stand up as well. And so there's the crease of our spine. I want to go up to it, but not over it, because I don't think I want this to be on the spine. Okay, and then what we're going to do is just really let all these wrinkles happen. Okay. Kind of bunch it up here. Okay, and this is going to form the interest of our bark. Okay, so you can kind of bunch it up there. And this is hopefully going to dry on here nicely. So what I'm going to do is just fold this around. Turn it over, and on this side I want it to be, you still want a little bit of wrinkles on like the corner, but as it gets down to be kind of in the center of your book here, you want to flatten that out as much as possible, because you don't necessarily want those bumps. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up getting my scissors all gluey, but that's okay. I'm going to cut some of this off. So really try and smooth that out and down, just so there's not a big lump. And I will pull it up. It's okay that it's kind of flattening out on the other side, that's fine. Again, just pulling that up and really trying to smooth it down. Okay, and then we can kind of take a look on this side, see what we got going on. Still got some nice wrinkles, which is good. And now looks like that really soaked up the paper mache. Sorry, I'm probably right by the mic and it's really loud. Mix some more of that up. I should have made, I didn't want to make too much because, like I said, I'm leaving shortly, so just wanted to quickly get this done. Okay. And then what we'll do is, once this is all kind of dried up, we'll actually paint it. Okay, so I'm going to grab my next strip and just kind of bunch it in. You can see that, so just bunching it in, and then I'm going to turn it over, bunch it down again. But this time try and squeeze some of it out first. Like that. Open it up. now that I got everything everywhere. Sorry, I should have zoomed out so that there was more area for you to see, but now we're just going to lay this over top this way, and again just creating some wrinkles. Hopefully you can see that. Move some of these wrinkles over. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? Tree bark isn't perfect. It's kind of windy and what have you. Okay, so again, I'm going to turn this over. And I don't know if I need to cut any off this end, but this end I definitely do down at the bottom. Okay. So really trying to smooth it around the edge. This is going to be okay too, because we're going to have this covered with a liner paper as well, so not to worry. Okay, I'm just cutting some off the end. I know I'm probably off camera there. And fold it over again and press it down. A bit of a lump there, but that's okay. Turn it back over. It's okay that it's getting smushed down, that's just fine. Okay, I know this looks like a hot mess right now, but trust me, I think it's going to work. So there we go. Okay, let's see if we can quickly, what time do we have yet? Quickly do the other side. I want to do the back. So it goes fairly quickly. I think I'm going to manage to get it done here before I have to go. Maybe what I'll do is, depending, let's see how long. I've been at this for almost half an hour, so that's alright. That will be good for one video, and then I'll come back with part 2 once it's all dried, and we'll paint it up. All right. Okay, I think that's a pretty good consistency. Yeah, I got a huge mess going on here. That's okay, right? You gotta make a mess to have a little fun and create. So again, I am going to squish that down in, turn it over, squish it down again, really wring it out. And my hands are getting really sticky now. So again, I'm just gonna slide down, squeezing it out. And let's start on this side. Press it down. Where is my ridge? There it is. Yeah, I think you'd definitely want to use like a stronger paper towel for this, like Bounty. I really don't know how like dollar store or cheaper paper towel would work. I would err on the side of caution and spend the extra couple bucks for the Bounty, or sacrifice from your regular rolls. Usually I use, like, if I'm working with like toilet paper or like paper towel or stuff, I usually have like cheaper brands. Like I don't spend or use like the good expensive good quality stuff. But this one I would definitely recommend to probably go ahead and spend the extra few pennies or whatever it is. Okay, again, really working this down. Now we're gonna have some warping, and that's okay. We can flatten it out later. Okay, let's turn this over. Okay, and now our last sheet. So we only used 4 of those mini kind of mini blah, 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 what's the word? Mini sheets. It would be like 2 full-size sheets. Okay, squeeze that out. And again, just doing the exact same thing that we did before. Just start creating those wrinkles that kind of look like bark. I want to make sure I leave enough here to wrap around. Sorry, hopefully you guys can see. Let's move this over. I'm going to cut some of this off. And I'll cut some of this off. Alright. And then I guess once it dries, we can kind of figure out which side we like better to be our front and which side better to be our back. I know, I think it was Nikki, excuse me, I think it was Nikki who did this. And she made like a knot hole in hers, which was kind of cool, but also at the same time, me and my dirty mind, I guess, it looked like lady parts. It's just the way it was. I know I've got a dirty mind. Oh, but I thought it was maybe if it was rounder, it would have been, oh, you know, like, I mean, we could do that with our scraps. We could create a knot hole. That one's kind of already creating a natural one. Yeah, maybe not. Again, I don't want it to look like a hoo-ha. After she decorated it, it was fine. It didn't look like that. But in the beginning, when she had first painted it up and stuff, that's all I could think of was like, oh, it looks like a JJ. But then, yeah, no, it looked fine afterwards. Alright, so that is pretty much it, guys. So we are going to, I might just kind of play with this a little bit more just for aesthetics here, just to make it look more like bark, waviness of bark a bit. But that is it. So we're going to go ahead and let this dry up, and then I'll come back in part 2 of this, and once it's dry, and we'll do our painting and stuff. So thanks so much for joining me for a quick video today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thanks very much, guys, and P.S. I love you. Hey guys, I would love to do a snail mail swap with you. So go ahead, check out my address there. Send me some of your creations. I'd love to feature them on my YouTube channel, and I'd love to send you a little something back. Let's spread the crafty love with each other. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. Even better, send me a comment. I'd love to know what you have to say. Thanks again, guys, and P.S. I love you.